Hello, thank you for joining me. Today on Fair Lady of the Lock Tarot, we are going to be talking about self-worth and confidence using the oracle and the crystals. So, when I shower, I tend to listen to music, and I sing and I dance around, with the music. And this week, twice, when Benson Boone's Beautiful Things came on, I just let the music play however it rolls through the YouTube. And twice when it got to the part where the lyrics say, I know I've got enough, I accidentally said, I know I'm not enough. And that gave me pause. It's like, why on earth did I make that mistake? That's not something I normally do. And it really made me have to stop and think, examine myself, my thoughts, what was going on the inside, and what I might need to do to address that. It also occurred to me that it might be happening because someone here on the channel needs to hear this message just as much as me or anyone else. So we are going to start off with me just saying straight up and out front, you are good enough. You can take a snapshot of that card if that would help you. You are good enough. Say it with me, okay? You are good enough. Say it as many times as required for you to understand it deep, deep down within yourself, okay? No matter what else is going on in your life, no matter what else is going on in your internal space, I'm here to tell you, you are good enough. If you take nothing away from this message, other than this is what is important, okay? Now, this card is a full moon in Virgo, so someone who is listening might be a Virgo in one of your placements. It might benefit you to work with the full moon. Okay, so this is where we're starting with this Moonology Oracle card. You are good enough. Okay. Now, there is many things that we're going to talk about, but we're first going to start with the Moonology Oracle to see what other messages it might have for us, what we might need to release that we're holding on to, any encouragement, any affirmations or confirmations, okay? It went a little wild. So, it says, nothing will come of this situation, void to course moon. So this tells me that somebody is worrying about something. And we often worry about something. So I realize that this is a bit vague. But I do try to respect each individual's privacy as best I can. So I'm not going to dig deeper than that. You will know exactly what it is that is bothering you. Okay? And they're wanting to let you know that nothing is going to come of the situation that you are so fearful and anxiety riddled about. Okay? The worst case scenario that you have imagined, if this is your message, they're saying don't. Okay? Don't worry about that. Hold your vision. So hold the vision of yourself that your higher self has of you. Okay? Hold your higher self's vision. Do not give way to the negative messages that the world can so often bring into our minds, even friends and family. Sometimes especially family, can be difficult in this way because you spend so much time together and you get all up in each other's spaces and things are said that are regretted later, but you internalize those things. Okay? So hold the vision you have, your higher self has of you. Now I'm going to pause this video so that I can lean down and get these ones that are on the floor. Bear with me just a moment. Okay, thank you for your patience. All right, we have don't let pride get in your way. And this is a full moon in Leo. So someone here may be a Leo. So in this particular case, if you are in need of help, whether it is in the medical realm of a physical or mental situation, please do seek medical attention. If this is financial, if this is emotional, if this is you are so overwhelmed with your workload that it's causing you to go down the rabbit hole of I'm just not enough to get this done, okay? If it's a relationship and you do not feel like that you are receiving what you need out of it, and you're feeling within yourself that you're just not good enough in this relationship, then don't let pride get in your way. Talk about it with your partner, okay? If there's someone that you have a crush on, or that you're in love with, but they don't know, don't let your pride get in the way of finding that happiness that could be yours. For all you know, this person could feel the exact same thing about you and could have done so for years, in some cases. So don't let your pride get in the way of your ultimate happiness. Okay? Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So someone here might be a Pisces. They might benefit from working with the new moon. But meditating and contemplating is a very good exercise when you're dealing with self-worth, self-acceptance, self-knowledge, okay, confidence. Meditating is very important for all elements of a person's practice. And I wasn't any good at it, and technically I really am still not if you get down to it, but it's in the doing, it's in the trying, it's in the moment of rest that you give yourself, okay? There is no measure of good or bad or ugly or indifferent. What it matters is that you are doing what you need at the time. So if your mind wanders, then it wanders, okay? If you're up in there writing stories inside your head, if that's what you need to do, then do it, okay? Whatever it is that you need to do during your meditation is for you, and that is between your higher self and your present self, okay? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So someone here might be a Scorpio, okay? But a lot of how we feel about ourselves is based on fears that, when you really look at it in the light of day, are just not necessary. Fear of people not liking you, fear of not being enough, fear of not getting the job done, okay? Fear serves no capacity when it comes to self-worth, okay? There's just no room for it there. Fear is simply a tool to help you stay alive, your fight or flight complex, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. It's not meant to rule your life, and it is most certainly not meant to define you, okay? And we have your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So someone here might be a Capricorn, and someone here might currently be working on this very issue, okay? And they are saying, keep it up. Your hard work is paying off. For those of you that haven't started in this yet, but would very much like to work on your self-worth and confidence, then they are saying that that hard work will pay off. Okay? See that sea goat? The expression, stubborn as a goat? Stick to it. Be stubborn. You are absolutely worth it. You are worth the energy it takes, okay, for self-improvement in the shadow work. Let's see if there are any other messages from this oracle, and then we will move on. Okay. A fiery climax approaches. New full moon in Aries. So someone here might be an Aries, okay? I myself, my sun sign is an Aries. My rising is Leo, and my moon is Cancer, so interesting combination there to be sure. Okay. A fiery climax approaches. So whatever has got, if there's a specific situation that has you really upset that you think you're not good enough for, you absolutely are good enough. Okay? Do not doubt it for a single second. And when it comes to this Aries fiery energy, this seems to be speaking about a passion, okay, a relationship, a fiery passion. So if you, and the Aries collective right now really seems to have a lot going on with the relationship, love sector of things. So if you have a secret crush, or you have a relationship, or something like that, this seems to be pointing to that coming to an interesting space in the near future. Okay. Now, do not ever base your self-worth on a relationship. Ever. That is not at all a healthy habit or applicable to your self-worth. Not even a tiny bit. Okay. We're going to leave this "you are good enough" card out here to just remind us absolutely that you are good enough. And we are going to take a card from this White Light Oracle. But before we do that, I want to read from the guidebook this prayer, this mantra that is on page 96. Lana Fairchild wrote this. Okay. Through the loving power of my own heart, I choose to gently and thoroughly let go of guilt, shame, judgment, or control, which has prevented me from truly enjoying this gift of my life. May I know the delight, pleasure, sensuality, and sacred beauty which will bring peace to my heart and set my soul free to dwell in harmony with the spiritual purpose of my life journey. May all things be happy and free. Okay, so a lot of people who are particularly loving, compassionate, empathetic, for whatever reason, we tend to struggle in the area of self-worth and confidence. We have guilt that isn't our own. We feel other people's emotions. We pick up on these different energies, right? And it can really lead us down a dark path if we're not careful. So make sure that your feelings are actually your own feelings, okay? And then once you have sorted out what is yours, let go of anyone else's, and then deal with what it is within yourself that you need to deal with. Okay, so we are going to pull, there we go, a card from the White Light Oracle, and we're going to read from the guidebook. And we got number 33. Yeah, I'm going to mispronounce this. I'm so sorry. Yesha Tskladgil. Yeah, I really butchered that. Sorry. 333. So the angel number 333 might be of some use to someone. Somebody might have a life path number of 3, or a life path number of 9, or a life path number of 6. Someone may have been born in the year of the tiger in the Chinese zodiac. You may, this card came out in another reading that we did for a pick a card. You may be of a family that has multiple generations of 3. Okay. This may be for the same person. We will find out. If it is you, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you received this in both of the readings. Okay. We're looking for number 33. You shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent, so stay connected to your path no matter what, and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. Okay, so that has several synchronicities with the Moonology Oracle that we pulled. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about spiritual path. Okay. So things that can aid. I mean, obviously, if it is from something like depression or anxiety, then you absolutely want to go and seek a medical professional. But things that I have found that can aid in the metaphysical realm of self-worth while in your meditation, having around your house, I really strongly vibe, for lack of a better word, with crystals. They really help me and my family. Um, they're just a wonderful vibrational tool. There are plants also that can aid. So I encourage you to, whatever it is that you are most drawn to, um, I encourage you to do research and look into what helps you to feel happier within yourself, what helps you to feel more balanced and harmonious within yourself, okay? So all of the crystals that I am going to show you today are from my own personal collection, and there's a few here that I don't have because I've either given them to someone who needed them or I just haven't acquired them yet that we'll talk about. But I'm not going to do what I've done in the past where I read everything about a particular crystal in this book or from the card. We're just going to have a blanket statement of everything I'm going to show you aids in confidence, self-worth, self-discovery, balance, harmony, cleansing of negative energies, stabilizing of the internal space, okay? Those sorts, and love, okay? Lots and lots and lots of love energy here. Letting go of bad habits or negative habits that do not serve you. If there's a particular crystal that calls to you, I encourage you to look it up and do some more in-depth research on it. Okay. If I read all of these in this video, it would be a really, really, really long video. But if there's anything that calls to you, feel free to pause the video and research that particular one. Okay. I'm going to be flipping through the pages of the beginner's guide to crystals because I marked one specifically that I wanted to show you in utilizing the crystals, crystal playing cards that I have. Okay, so we will start with Amazonite. Okay, things like clarity, tranquility, inner balance. Okay, as I said, I'm not going to give you all the definitions from each one, but it can help with optimism specifically. Amber helps with prosperity, protection, happiness. It transmutes negative energy into positivity. Okay, it aids in feelings of self-worth and inner radiance. So amber, I strongly recommend that. And here's a really lovely toned amber here. Okay. Apatite aids in self-expression and balance and releasing the past. This is one of those beautiful towers that I got from a Thunder's Trove that you saw in the unboxing that I did yesterday. I'm really enjoying it. And then apophyllite helps with illumination, alignment, and self-awareness. Okay, self-awareness. Having that mental clarity of understanding yourself is so important when it comes to shadow work pertaining to your self-worth and confidence. Apophyllite is really good for helping with that, okay? And then banded agate. Very much about healing and balance, okay? Especially with yin and yang energies and that sort of thing. Inner angst calms feelings of anxiety and anger. Sometimes we get angry and then we feel really guilty about it, and then we'll go down a rabbit hole of being lesser as a person, and that's not healthy either. So if you're having those particular difficulties, then the banded agate could be of some use to you. Okay. Black onyx. This is a very stabilizing, strength-inducing, self-confidence and courage. This little palm stone here I got from New Moon. A friend of mine has a shop. You can follow her on TikTok. She is the XL Medium. And she's got a great shop, and she does a lot of work in the community. Okay. Black tourmaline. Anytime you're doing any sort of shadow work, grounding and protection and purifying of negative energies, okay, is always a helpful thing to have. Honestly, black tourmaline is just good for just about anything that you want to do. Having it around is an excellent idea, and it comes in a multiple colors. And I'll show you this pink tourmaline here that I have. And this specifically deals with, this is raw, big chunk of pink tourmaline with a little bit of pyrite in there. And this adds that love element to all of the things that tourmaline can do. Okay. Bloodstone helps with courage, protection, and purifying your physical and emotional being. Okay, so when it comes to self-worth, having that grounding and purifying any negative elements, it can help with exhaustion as well, which often we have when we're feeling low about ourselves. Feeling those emotions is very draining. Okay, blue lace agate helps with peace and tranquility. It stabilizes and grounds and supports you in whatever you wish to accomplish. It can help with getting overwhelmed, and it can help you release hurt and trauma, which so often leads to negative feelings. Carnelian helps with courage and confidence. This is very much a passionate sort of stone here. Okay. Citrine. Now, citrine helps with joy, prosperity, abundance, and it invigorates. This helps with your mindset. Okay, it helps to move stale energies and helps you to be true to your heart. So citrine's a beautiful one. It carries the sunshine, joy, happiness, light. Clear quartz is a very clarifying, purifying, restoring stone. Okay, I have this beautiful palm stone from the Thunder's Trove that I got, that you saw in the unboxing yesterday with the golden inclusions. And then here is one that was part of a cluster originally there. Okay. And then that can help amplify all the other stones that you're working with. Desert rose for clarity, cleansing, and protection. It shields you from adverse influences of negativity. It helps with anxiety and fears, which we talked about in the oracle. Desert rose is a form of selenite. Okay. Just to show you, here's a bigger, mine was really small, but here's a bigger clump of desert rose there. Fluorite, in its many forms, whether it be clear, whether it be green, rainbow, purple, whatever it might be. Fluorite is very good, okay, with balance, protection, purification, perspective, okay, calming. I highly encourage you to utilize fluorite in your practice. Okay. And it's encouraging as well, maintains harmony. Howlite. Now, unfortunately, I only have this tiny piece of raw howlite at the moment. I've given all my other pieces away to people who needed them. So I will use this photo here instead to show you. It very much helps with self-awareness, anxiety, stress, calmness, openness. Okay. I recommend that for anyone who's having difficulty with stress and anxiety. Lava stone is also good for that, with a balancing calmness and strength. Okay, and you can get it in the raw form here like this, or you can get it cubed, or you can get it in a bracelet. They make beads out of it and you can wear it as a bracelet. It helps with that. Okay, lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli helps you to find the truth, gives you confidence, and helps you to be content with yourself. So you can get in a tower, you can get in these eggs. It comes in a wide range of things. You can get in a worry stone. Okay. Now, along the lines of truth, I don't have one here to show you, but I can use the card. Diamonds. Now, obviously, they're more expensive, but if you have a diamond wedding ring or something like that, or a diamond necklace, if you put the intention in it that you wish for it to help you discover the truth about yourself, then it will aid in that endeavor. Okay? Lepidolite helps with accepting yourself, trusting yourself, and gaining an independent situation. So if one of the reasons why you're feeling like you're not good enough and is that you aren't able to completely provide for yourself, then first, ask yourself why, and be truthful and honest with yourself about that. And then sit with this for a time and brainstorm and see if there's anything that you can do that might aid you in that endeavor. Okay? And it's just beautiful to look at. It brings a soothing, comforting feeling. Okay. It can also help if there is addiction in your life. So as a reminder to not participate in the addictive behavior that you are experiencing. Malachite is about love, harmony, and transformation. Okay? Really helps with the negative energies. This is raw, but you can also get it in the polished so that you can use it with your hands. I do not have manganese calcite. I just have the clear calcite. But it helps with self-love and compassion and feminine energy. Here's the manganese. Okay. How that helps with that heart chakra. And then pearl is also about love, trust, and emotional healing. So if you have any pearl jewelry, wear that with the intention of it assisting you in the matter. Moonstone, such as this black moonstone, or this cream moonstone, or the whitish, bluish moonstone of my necklace. It can help you to accept who you are. It can help you to nurture yourself. Okay, it can help you to have a clearer vision of who you are, and it can really help with the energy flows of feminine energies. Okay. Now, I do not have Numite, but this is a masculine energy that helps in grounding and self-discovery. You don't have to be male or female to work with either the Moonstone or the Numite. It works for either, but everyone has, feminine and masculine energies. But if you're drawn to one or the other more, I wanted to make sure I provided a counterbalance there. It also helps with destructive behaviors that you might have in your psyche. Blue halite can help with awareness, confidence, and calmness. Okay, I don't have a piece of that either at the moment. All right, now obsidian. This is another one that I recommend for anything and everything that you might need to do. It helps with clarity, protection, self-control. It's a truth teller. It exposes what you need to release from your past and ushers you toward a more positive state of being. So whether you like the raw volcanic glass, the smoother worry stone, or you prefer to work with the snowflake obsidian, this is one of those that I just strongly recommend that everyone has and works with in their practice, no matter what they're working on. Okay. All right. Now, I do not have peridot at the moment. I gave it away to someone who needed it. So here is peridot. It helps with effervescent joy. Okay. Happiness. It's an excellent one for working with the heart chakra and letting go of negative feelings within yourself. All right. And I already showed you the raw pink tourmaline, but here's the polished pink tourmaline. Alexandrite, which I do not have one either, is for energy, power, and passion. Okay, to help fuel this journey that you're on of self-discovery and embracing your true self-worth. And this is a Queen of Wands energy card, so that is joy, courage, and determination. This is very much a you got this, you are enough card. Okay. Prehnite, another one I do not have, helps with confidence, calm, and realization. Okay. And then kyanite can help with your meditation practices and alleviating stress, anxiety, depression, that sort of thing. Pyrite. This is an energy of empowerment, okay? While considered a masculine energy, it can be used by either masculine or feminine. It does not matter. It's protective. It helps to shield you from negative energies and inspires you to understand your full potential. Okay, pyrite is a great one to have around. And if part of your reasons for feeling like you're not enough are financial in origin, having pyrite around to have that wealth energy, using it in a money bowl to help manifest wealth, that's always a good one to have around for that purpose. Okay. Another one I do not have is the rhodochrosite. It helps with having compassion for oneself, positivity, and love. Okay. And then a garnet is very much about passion, energy, health, courage, confidence. Okay, very about self-confidence. I have just a little piece here, but you can get it in much bigger pieces, and the bigger the piece, the more oomph it will have. Okay. Rhodonite is about forgiveness, so forgiving oneself if that's part of your self-worth journey. For most of us it is. Compassion and acceptance. Okay. Be open-hearted with yourself. Give yourself unconditional love. The one person in life that you are going to be with until the very end is yourself. So, you should be on a good relationship with yourself. Rose quartz is good for love, peace, and acceptance. Okay, here's a piece of raw rose quartz. And then I also have lavender rose quartz, which is also excellent for working with love and self-worth energy. All right. Selenite is good for anything and everything. Every single thing that you do in your practice, that you work with crystals, selenite all the way. It cleanses, protects you from negative energies. It helps align and balance yourself. It abates confusion. So if there's something that's regarding confusion that has caused how you're feeling about yourself, this one absolutely. It also charges your other crystals so that they continue to work after you use them. Okay, and it also comes in pink selenite. This piece came from the local radish. It was a shop. Okay, this has the love element added to that cleansing energy. Okay. And then serpentine, or serpentine, depending on how you wish. This is about regeneration and healing, awakening, and positivity and protection. Reminds you of the importance of the beauty of nature and within yourself, okay, and your consciousness. I don't know if you can see the green in that. Okay, that's a darker green too. It comes in a variety of shades, as you can see. Smoky quartz. And this is one of the ones that I just got from a Thunder's Trove, and I love it. It has given me all kinds of good feelings. Every time I look at it, I smile. So clearly it's doing its job. But it can help with positivity and alleviating anxiety and stress, help calming your internal space. Okay. Sodalite helps with perception, okay? And very much about how we feel about ourselves has everything to do with the perception we have with ourselves. So with sodalite, it helps you to be honest and objective about your sense of self, allowing for personal growth and expansion. So you can see the one with the darker background, blue lightning, and then you can see this one with the lighter. And then it comes in these like tumbled, polished forms as well. I've got a raw piece too somewhere in there. These are good for manipulation with your hands if you're doing meditation or just want to have a worry stone. Okay. But sodalite can be very helpful in the self-discovery journey. Okay, sunstone, whether in its raw or polished form, is warmth, joy, and optimism. It's been known as the antidepressant crystal, and it helps with seasonal affective disorder. It replaces negativity with positivity. So that might be of some comfort to you, especially if the way you're feeling about yourself is seasonal in nature because of having SADS. Emerald helps with love, protection, and wisdom. And part of knowing oneself, there is a wisdom to that, right? So having wisdom in your knowledge of yourself and love can be a benefit. Emerald also aids in the abundance. So if you are having difficulty in that arena, using emerald in your money bowl can also be of assistance. Now, I do not have topaz, but it is about love, passion, purpose, truth, and manifestation. So manifesting a better thought process of oneself. Okay. I also do not have turquoise, but it's about releasing and healing and communication as needed. Okay. And the snowflake obsidian, on top of everything else with the regular obsidian, it helps with the self-reflection aspect of self-worth. Yellow calcite helps with confidence, optimism, and clearing out negative energies. It also helps with creativity. So if you are of a creative bent, having this in your workspace can assist you. And being creative is a wonderful way to help balance and soothe one's internal space. Opals can, if you have some in jewelry, can help with happiness. Okay. And yellow jasper, which I have a mookaite yellow jasper here that I'm just going to use for this because I don't have another different one. Protection, positivity, and stability. Excuse me, so sorry, my asthma's acting up. Okay, and it can deflect negativity. And likewise, I have this other mookaite that's red, and that can help with confidence, courage, and passion. Okay, any form of red jasper. Now, not in this book or amongst my cards of things that I have that I'd like to share with you, although labradorite is in there, but what I really wanted to show you was this heart shape. So Thunder's Trove gave this to me for free, and I unboxed it yesterday. But if having hearts in your space reminds you to love yourself, then absolutely take advantage of that. Okay? All right. Other stones that can help with self-love, self-confidence, and emotional healing are fire quartz, Kambaba jasper, otherwise known as crocodile jasper, pineapple quartz, burgundy quartz, flower agate, and strawberry quartz. Now, yesterday, after I did the unboxing, I took my own advice that I gave during that boxing, and I meditated with the flower quartz in one hand and the flower agate in one hand and strawberry quartz in the other. And it was a really positive experience. So I recommend it on this self-worth, self-discovery, acceptance, confidence journey. Meditating with these two. I'm using this as a worry stone. It really did have positive results, and I can vouch for that within my own personal space. If something else works better for you, then absolutely do that. Also, pink Himalayan salt. Okay, salt is a very protective, negative energy transmuting crystal. And pink Himalayan salt, the pink adds that love element to it. Okay. All right, now I want to close reading you the Norse rune Wonjo. Okay, this is joy. Okay, you see that? Wonjo. Wonjo, joy, is the origin of the word, symbol of joy and success. And from the Poetic Edda, it was used as bliss he enjoys who knows not suffering, sorrow nor anxiety, and has prosperity and happiness and a good enough house. So this speaks of gratitude. Gratitude for all the things in your life that help provide for you. But part of self-worth, acceptance, and confidence is being grateful for yourself, being grateful for your own strength, being grateful for your own life, being grateful that you are who you are, okay? If we think of Freya's Et as the journey of the seed from purchase to planting, from planting to harvest, from harvest to sale, this is the moment when we may profit. This is the moment, in fact, when we decide what to do with those profits. The runes don't often talk of love. Romantic love and familial love are outside their remit. But this comes close. This is a rune of abundance or fruitfulness, of enoughness. You are good enough. Okay? You are enough. You are enough. See the last line of the poem. This is a reminder to be thankful for what you have. And not just thankful, but joyful. Rejoice in your life. Acknowledge your life and every good thing in it. Sit with this rune, take it in your hand, and bring your focus to what you have to be grateful for. If this feels difficult to you, do it anyway. Or perhaps do it especially. We cannot hope to be happy if we won't work for it. It is easy to think, especially today, that happiness means something above and beyond, that in order to be happy we need a bigger house, more money, a better partner, a better job, a baby, a new car, new clothes, new anything. That reminds me of that song. Is it Rascal Flatts that did it? Where it says, happiness doesn't live in bigger houses, you know? It's not exclusive to the wealthy. Happiness can be had by one and all. It is tempting to think of bliss in particular as something fleeting and rare, and yet, think again of the world these runes are speaking from, a world of death and destruction and cruel fate. In the next Et, we will find many struggles and many twists and turns, and yet here, for a moment, we can pause. The absence of suffering is in itself bliss. To be alive is bliss. To be indoors, to be safe is bliss. This is a safe haven. Breathe it in, recognize it, acknowledge it, love it. Okay? This is a reminder, be thankful for what you have, and not just thankful, but joyful. So be joyful within yourself. Okay? All right. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you found some encouragement here. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you wish to share your struggle, please do so. If there's anything that I could have improved upon that you would have found to be helpful, let me know in the comments. Be gentle and kind as you do so. I would appreciate it. You're not alone, okay? No matter what's going on in your life, you're not alone. There are people, and there are spirits, the ancestors, and divine, whatever your spiritual beliefs may be, they are welcome and respected and honored here. So look within yourself. What speaks to you that will aid you on your journey, whether it be plants, whether it be crystals, whether it be medical assistance, whatever it is that you might need, please seek it out. Please find it. And know that you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you are good enough. Thank you for joining me. I love you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.